Four national capitals of Europe are located on the Danube. And here in Bratislava, the capital of Slovakia, the old town and its castle are set right on the river's edge. The Romans and Celts settled on both sides of the river. And when the Slavs arrived in the 5th century, their leader, Bretislav, gave his name to the town. The city is dominated by Castle Hill and its castle. Though recently restored, a castle has been in this location since the 10th century. Today it is a museum and the location of the office of Slovakia's president. In the 14th century, Bratislava became the capital and royal residence of the Hungarian kings. From 1536 to 1830, 11 Hungarian kings and queens were crowned here at St. Martin's Cathedral. From the 16th century, Bratislava was the capital of Hungary and an integral part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire until the end of World War I. Parts of the old town remain, including Michael's Gate, the only preserved gate of the medieval city. With the Habsburg Empire, many buildings of the Baroque style were built in the heart of the city. These lovely buildings now incorporate modern commerce at their feet. The Christmas market is set up in front of Old Town Hall. Slovakia only gained its independence from post-World War II Soviet rule in 1993, and its first modern Christmas market was held the same year. Its folk music and dance, crafts and traditions are celebrated in its Christmas market. The last city on our journey on the Danube is Budapest, the capital of Hungary. Budapest makes the most of its location on the white portion of the river, and fantastic buildings reveal themselves as we cruise along the river. Budapest actually consists of Buda on one side of the river and Pest on the other. In 896, 7 Magyar tribes, led by Apad, united to establish Hungary. Hero Square contains impressive statue representations of the leaders of the 7 tribes and the later Hungarian kings. On the Buda side of Budapest is the Castle District. The Matthias Church was founded in the 13th century by King Bela IV. It was renovated in the 19th century in neo-Gothic style, and its roof covered with an intricate pattern of glazed tiles, which is uniquely Hungarian. The ornamental features of ramparts, gargoyles and cloisters were actually built within the last 150 years. But the area is known as the Fisherman's Bastion because of the medieval fish market and ramparts that used to sit here. In front of the ramparts is the meticulously sculpted statue of St. Stephen, who was the first king of Hungary and is attributed with bringing Catholicism to Hungary. Budapest was a crown jewel of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, and in 1895 celebrated its millennial, meaning 1,000 years since its foundation. As part of the celebrations, the magnificent Houses of Parliament were built in neo-Gothic style. The Parliament building is breathtaking as seen from the river or from the hills of Buda across the river. In the winter, a lake in front of the Fajdahunyad castle becomes a huge ice skating rink. The castle was actually originally built of cardboard as part of the millennial celebration and consisted of different architectural styles of the country over the years. The people of Budapest liked the cardboard castle so much they demanded it rebuilt in stone and brick. It makes for a scenic location for the fun-loving skaters. After a day on the ice, you can take a hot bath. A unique and surprising geologic feature of Budapest are its 123 hot springs. Palatial and fanciful bathhouses have been built for thermal baths and mineral water treatments. Even the ducks of Budapest can enjoy the hot springs of Budapest on a cold winter's day. Why fly south for the winter when you can swim at the spa? Hungary lost 2/3 of its land and inhabitants as a result of the Treaty of Nations after World War I. The city sustained heavy damage in World War II, and this building has been maintained with bullet damage intact so that the destruction of war will not be forgotten. Hungary then endured almost half a century of Soviet rule. But with the departure of the Soviets in the 1980s, The city has worked hard to restore its historical features, and culture and arts are flourishing. Budapest's Christmas market is also filled with traditional craft and handmade items, local food specialties, the treasured Tokai sweet white wine, Christmas decorations, and glühwein. Here, a brass band plays from a balcony high above the market to entertain the visitors as they stroll amongst the gaily decorated stalls. As the full moon illuminates the stone lions of the chain bridge, we reflect on our river journey, recalling the words and music of Silent Night and the message of peace, mercy and brotherhood which the simple carol has brought to the world. We wish all of you peace, love and joy this holiday season.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace.
If you would like to purchase a DVD of this program, please visit our website at EuropeanChristmasMarketsOnTV.com.